North Toronto, Forest Hill, Vaughan today, and it's basically the history of the area. It's our intention to continue with this one, but we received a lot of calls from different people wanting to get similar products, so we decided to extend that format to different areas. This gentleman right here, you might see us, this photograph was taken last week. We launched the first English daily publication targeted to the South Asian market. He's the publisher, and we printed for him, and we've sort of become their mentors. One of the tasks that I've taken on over the past 2 or 3 months is, in addition to representing these publishers, I want them to work with me in raising the bar, because we've always had to be twice as good to be recognized, even though we recognize today that we are simply twice as good. So we just want to make sure that we maintain that sort of standard. You might notice there are papers on the front page. It's very clean that we preserve the front page that the publisher use today. Well, traditional multicultural papers will have a lot of ads on the front page because they're a bit at the mercy of their own community. And this is changing slowly. They're providing content inside so that they can accommodate these advertisers and so on. This product right here, this was the first year where we worked with Ontario Place. We did a program for them. It's where we 4-page product and wrapped all of our products. We received a letter from them saying that this was the best year that I had.
I saw that in
Did you see that?
briefing there.
That was
This wrap concept, I've just noticed over the last month or so, the Star doing this.
well, I was just going to get to that. The first company to do that was us.
Really?
We did it with the Toronto FC. Within a month, the Toronto Star did it with Rogers, and what they do is they do this.
That's right.
So we were the first publisher in the country to start this concept. No publisher in the world would ever take a chance of covering their front page. We took the chance. And it worked. Functions that we attend. These are some of the language papers here. So this would be the Korean Central Daily.
Is this the kind of thing that you attend, publish, and then you take it back and actually distribute it for people before they leave?
Yes. If that's what the customers
Yeah.
want.
You know, people love to see themselves in pictures, don't they?
We're currently working.
Especially if
with,
it's on the front page.
We're currently working with Women's College. We're working with Women's College. We're working with Variety Village. We're working with a number of not-for-profit organizations that are reaching out to us. Women's College, for example, they did a forum on health issues with women. And over the past 2 or 3 years, and they're sponsored by Jim Canada, believe it or not. Over the past 3 years, their membership has dropped dramatically. And they realize that the reason that's happening is because they're not reaching out to 55% of the Toronto population that's not in English, not in French. And that these people, they do speak English, but they don't read through a Toronto Star or a Globe and Mail that has 20 sections. There's nothing in there that's relevant, and they can get their news from their own country through different channels. They can get community news in their own language, and they can understand. Our newspapers are very comprehensive of international news, national news, community news. So there's no need to pick up a mainstream media paper. When you do pick up a mainstream media paper, we have a tendency to look at the front page, and then if there's nothing of interest to us, we tend to go to one other section at the detriment of all the other sections and at the detriment of all those advertisers that run ads and that you'll never get to see. These products are what we want to cover, and we continue to increase the number. But by virtue of the composition of some of our multicultural households, one would assume their readership is much higher. So 600,000 with our products and almost 300,000 copies with our third-party publisher. One by December, which means we will have surpassed all 4 daily English papers distribution by December of 2007, and all within Ontario.
Did you print this as well?
Canadian printer, well, the reason it's on the table is because Canadian printer is very selective in terms of who they write about, and they have to recognize you as a powerful media or a powerful segment of the print.
Yeah, they obviously have
And they
Pope John Paul II. But as my bill actually states, look to him as a humanitarian and as someone who reached out to all religions, and as someone who, quite frankly, was a spiritual leader, not strictly a denominational leader. I find, as I speak with various faith leaders, that there is a common understanding of that and respect for Pope John Paul II. And that's why I believe that we'll have, I think, a demonstration of acceptance and a demonstration of our inclusion as a multicultural society. This will be, I believe, a very important demonstration.
Yeah, come here, so we have a bit of the building. And then, so
Can
we'll
somebody
take
just
one
take a-
with
try-
Mr.
try-
Klees and Mrs. Zapatan, and then
Okay.
I'll join in. And then the third one will be some of my volunteers, a short 3 pictures.
Okay, sounds good.
One each. And the torch, excuse me.
Well, hey, you guys, watch
Angela,
this.
you're going to get
Lori,
your camera, right?
Watch the,
I
you
think
know what I
that's
mean?
what
You
he
guys
said,
gonna
watch
have
my hair.
Want us to
That's
have,
it.
well, we can't have the torch without you.
Well, I will be there.
hold it up
I
high
will be
because
there. I'll
you
let-
don't want to.
I just need you. Yep, and then I'll come in
this?
once they
That's
get
it.
that picture.
Okay.
Why don't I do that?
Nice shot.
Maury, don't you ever smile.
Just worried about the torch.
Yeah.
You have sunglasses just about now.
All
Okay,
right,
good.
George,
Okay,
join the crowd
here
here.
we go.
Hold it up.
Here we go. All right.
You okay, Lauren?
Okay.
Cross.
Okay, last one, Nick, Billy, 2 volunteers.
All right.
Then went step by step.
Get your hand on the torch, guys.
Get your hand on the torch.
we
That's
are.
it.
Can I stand like this?
Lily, I think you should just, that's better.
All right.
Now we need a hose
One more.
and squirt guns.
And this is the man behind the camera. He's our new arrival to the organization. And your name is?
Andrew. My name is Andrew. It's my pleasure to help you guys and be part of this crazy project. I call crazy project a nice project.
And this is the man who's going to be with George on the campaign. He's been another angel sent from the Lord to help out over here. And we're at Multimedia Corporation right now. So that's him. You're going to be seeing a lot of him.